give you about a minute to take some pictures, and we'll get started. Alrighty then. So that was the first part of our program, coming in and standing quietly. Give them a round of applause for that. So, one little request, that when we are performing our songs, please try not to get any students' attention. Look over here at the camera. Let them concentrate on what you're doing. We've been working really hard at that, and in between songs, or like now, after, it's a great time to get their attention, but not when we are performing, because they're trying their hardest to focus on what they've been doing. All week, we have been working on putting together parts that we've been practicing in class for weeks now, preparing for this big moment. We had actually a performance this afternoon for our kindergarten, first, second, and third grade classes. And we had a really good time, and they did a great job. And now they're going to perform an encore presentation for you of all the work we've been doing in class. We had talked in class about one of the important things that we are trying to achieve with this performance, that we're not just entertaining, but we are actually working on things that are standards in music. There's lots of things, playing instruments, singing, but one major focus for the fourth grade is learning how to play contrasting parts with others. So you're playing one instrument part, somebody else is playing something different. That requires a whole different level of listening and focus skill than if everyone is playing the same thing or singing the same thing. And we have layered and added different parts to our songs and worked in class so that the students are trying different things and switching instruments, and basically everyone here could probably do any of the things that you see them do, but with 105 fourth graders, it's necessary to assign people to instrument parts. So you're going to see people, students going to different instruments and playing parts that they've been working on hard in class. Another important thing in music class is rhythm and beat. And we are going to start today with an opening warm-up activity that I taught them a few months back. It's called 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, where they do different patterns on their bodies. And each number has a different part of their body. And we'll do that for you now. They're going to do it in unison, where they're all doing the same thing together. And then the big challenge is when we have one group start, and then the other group follows after, and they're no longer doing the same thing, but somehow we seem to find a way to begin and end together. So here is our first piece, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. By the way, I just realized in talking to you that I don't think I introduced myself. Some of you are new to Timber Ridge. My name is David Savage, the music teacher. This is my 13th or 14th year here. So welcome to our fourth grade program. Welcome to our school if you are new. Welcome back if you have been here. And we hope that you enjoy the program. Thank you very much for coming tonight. Here is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, those of you who are playing instruments on Listen, please come to your instrument and set it up, removing your F's and D's. Right now, the students are going to instrument, setting them up in pitch patterns for this particular song. We use a lot of pentatonic patterns, which are five pitch songs. If you think of the black keys of a keyboard and you go like this up and down, it really sounds nice because the pentatonic scale is a very, very pleasing to the ear scale. So a lot of our pieces will have pentatonic patterns in them. Okay, they're all ready. Everybody ready? Got it? Good. Our first instrumental accompanied song is Listen, and it introduces the different barred instruments. Our glockenspiels, which are the higher pitched barred instruments, our xylophones, the wooden barred instruments, and the metallophones, the larger metal barred instruments. So here we have an introduction of those instruments in a song called Listen. You'll hear the chorus sing and tell you a little bit about each of those instruments, and then we'll hear them play. Those of you who are playing on All Through the Night, please come down to the instruments and put the bars back. While they're setting up for this next song, I'll tell you what we did with the recorders. We sang a song, learned the melody on the recorder, and then learned about harmony, adding pitches that go along with the melody. So we're gonna have all of them play for you right now, the melody for All Through the Night. Could you all do the melody, please? Ready? 1, 2, ready. And now we're going to play the harmony that we added to it. So now we play our higher pitches. Ready? Ready, and go. Now we're going to put both of them together, so one side plays melody, the other side plays harmony. So melody, harmony. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Great. Now, we had worked on this a bit, and sometimes I kid around in class and do things, and we'll ask a question like, can you play more than one pitch on a recorder? And the kids will go, no. And I said, sure you can. So I get a second recorder, and I play the melody and the harmony just to have fun. And I say, if you can learn to do this, wonderful. I will reward you with some sort of magnificent prize. Well, last week, one student just walked into class, and I had my back turned, I was talking to another student about something, and I heard the melody and the harmony being played by someone in our class. I turned around, and our friend Melanie, come down here for a second. She, on her own, learned how to play both at the same time. So we're going to hear Melanie Douglas play melody on one hand and harmony on the other. Here we go. Let me know what that is. Sit down there. Ready? Now, I decided to introduce the melody and the harmony like this because when you hear it, you might think, gee, they're playing the same thing, but they're not really, and if you listen carefully, you'll hear them all playing melody and then harmony and then together. So now we're going to add instruments to the melody and perform for you All Through the Night. Those of you who are playing instruments on hot cross buns calypso, please come down.
I know you do. You couldn't get people you always do that.
Our last accompanied song, accompanied by student instruments, is Hot Cross Buns Calypso, one of the first songs that we learned to play on recorder back in 3rd grade. Is a simple B-A-G melody based on a folk song called Hot Cross Buns from England, almost like an early form of advertising. You think of the ice cream truck driving down the street. Well, this is that version in song, somebody singing about a tasty treat called Hot Cross Buns. To make it interesting, we've added some instruments and kind of jazzed up the rhythm with the Caribbean feel. So we're going to play for you now, Hot Cross Buns Calypso. And this also is a song that we learned both the melody and the harmony. You might notice that I'm going like this, or I'm going like that. This one is melody for the lower part, and this is harmony. So if they're both doing it, it's one thing, or if I go like this, one half is playing one and the other half is playing another. So it's a nice challenge to learn a song playing it different ways with these melody and harmony parts. So we're going to play for you now, Hot Cross Buns Calypso. Thank you. Those of you who are playing barred instruments here, if you could make sure that we have all the bars back on all of the instruments, that would be great. Maybe a couple of you check, thank you. Before I forget and move on to our last song of the evening, I would like to request two things, two bits of help from members of the audience, and that includes students who are performing. We need to get all of the instruments back to the music room, and after performances we often request that if anybody can help bring instruments, students and parents, family, that would be a great thing. Of course, always it's not a fun and games thing. You have to be very careful with the instruments because we want to preserve them and take good care of them. So if you can do that, that would be great. We also have risers, 5 of which are going up to the music room, and they can be rolled up on the ramps, and 5 of which are going to go back on the stage in the cafeteria. We also request a little bit of help for the custodians if we can have stacks of 10 chairs. That would be helpful. So anybody who wishes to help, that would be much appreciated. We are going to now close our program with a very fun song. We loved it and learned it pretty quickly. When I put it out on the smartboard in class, and I had this big diagram with all these pitch names and notes and where to go, come back here, go there, do this many times, that many times, I saw bewilderment. Oh my goodness, how do we learn this? But it wasn't long before we were able to play this last song for you with exuberance and confidence, and we're going to do that for you now. This is the theme from the Charlie Brown cartoons called Linus and Lucy. Give our 4th graders one more big round of applause for their work tonight. Fourth graders, very, very good job. Both performances all week, and great job working in class to end with this satisfying performance. So you are finished for now.